This segment is sponsored by New Perspective Financial Solutions. For many retirees, the chase to $1 million is their sole focus. But is that the right call for your retirement? Here with the answer is Tavon Jackson. Tavon is the founder of New Perspective Financial Solutions, a DC-based firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. Welcome back, Tavon. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so who is it that wants to have $1 million in retirement?
That was a good game show, by the way.
That was a great show.
So everybody wants to have that $1 million. I actually had a client 2 days ago, had like $800,000 in their portfolio, and they was like, I'm not retiring till I get to $1 million. But what she did is she came in, we showed her that she didn't need the $1 million, 800,000 was enough, because a lot of times people take unnecessary risk to try to get that extra 100, extra 200,000 when they don't need to. But then what happens is the market crashes. Now they're at 600,000, and now they're saying, you know what, I'm gonna work another 10 years, and it messes everybody up.
Got it.
So no need to take unnecessary risk if you've already won the game. And you won't know if you won unless you come in, put together a plan, and see exactly how much you need to live off of.
Got it. That's interesting, because you're right. Some people are just so focused on that goal, but it might not be the right plan for them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how can a protected growth strategy be a better plan to help them accomplish their goals?
So what a protected growth strategy is that we know the stocks, they go up and down. But there's an investment out there called a fixed index annuity that grows like a stock, but it's as safe as a money market. So if the market crashes, and let's say they're at 800,000, they will never go below 800,000 unless they pull money out. But if the market goes up, think of it like a ceiling. So if the market goes up 20%, you don't get the whole 20, but you get most of it. So if you can get most of it and keep chugging along, kind of like the little engine that could, keep chugging along but never go backwards, then that's what a protected growth strategy is, and that's a fixed index annuity.
Okay, so that sounds like a better plan if the market crashes, like you said.
Especially as you're getting closer to retirement, because if the market tanks, you may not have enough time to get that money back.
Got it. So what does income planning allow us to do in retirement?
So all an income plan is how much can I live off each month that will make my money last forever? Most people are familiar with the 4% rule, which means that whatever your portfolio is, let's say it's $1 million, you can take out 4% a year with no risk, which is like 40,000. The problem is you got to factor in taxes, you got to factor in volatility. So if you go with the protected growth strategy, protect the money from losing, then when you do that 4% rule and take out money each month, you know you'll never have any negative years. So you want to, 1, protect the money from dropping, and 2, have an income stream that will last for the rest of your life.
Right. You just need to have a plan. We keep saying this because you cannot just willy-nilly this, or else you're going to find yourself in a really hard
And I will say
place.
one more thing, that a lot of people, their plan are their coworkers. So what happens is their coworkers say, you know what, I'm retiring next year. Like, okay, I'm gonna retire next year too. Or like, hey, I have 500,000 in my portfolio. Then they're basing their plan on their plan. So it doesn't really work out, because that person may be married, that person may have an inheritance, that person may have no debt. So everybody's situation is different.
We need their own individual plan. Okay, let's talk about proper tax management strategy. Why is that so important?
It can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what we do is when you come in, we have you bring in your tax return. And you know there's tax brackets like 10%, 12%, 22%. So one thing you can do is you can take your 401k and start converting it into a Roth IRA, which means paying the taxes now while we're in historically low tax brackets, so that if they raise taxes in the future, it's 100% tax-free. So most people don't do that. They just wait till Uncle Sam tells them to spend the money. But at 73, that's when you're required by law to spend your 401k. But if they raise taxes to 50%, guess what? You got to pay it no matter what. So if you pay the taxes now on your 401k, then no matter what they do in the future, it's 100% tax-free.
Wow.
And we have a CPA that helps us out with that as well.
Okay, I learn something new every single time I talk to you. Thank you so much, Tavon. Yeah, and so for you at home, if you'd like to learn more about accomplishing your dreams, goals, and desires for retirement, New Perspective Financial Solutions has a great offer. Tavon wants to help protect and continue to grow your money while also helping you create a reliable income stream. So right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $250,000 or greater, they're offering a complimentary retirement income plan just for you. This will allow Tavon to sit down with you personally or schedule a call to make sure you're on the right track for a successful retirement. The number to dial is 240-335-8366. Again, that's 240-335-8366.